Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Disco Elysium with me, Bring It On. So I do want to take the corpse down this episode, but I also want to get rid of Kuno. So the last thing I need is a rock to the face when I'm trying to take a corpse out of a tree. So I'm going to go into his house and see if there's a way to get him or convince him to leave. Or his shack. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone is taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He looks at you, and then he points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
The poster says, "Get out of the way, or get messed up." Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. An empty tube of magnesolum magnesium supplement. A magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy, magnesium-rich life. And what's this? Oh, some money. Story's gonna collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. A bucket with a postcard. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. I don't think I read the description for the clothes. So Disco Blazer. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long-extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back, and the right sleeve. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. Used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a pee in the armpits. Flare-cut trousers. These golden brown trousers are flare-cut. Normally bell-bottom trousers would be boot-cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's pee-soaked party pants. The horrific necktie. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You'll betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. Now, they may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. Alright, so looks like we're heading up here to this coat. And this crate. With some more Nosafed. Some more money.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Oh, look, Lieutenant. Point to the flapping cloak. Someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. Then he turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
What exactly are we doing up here?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around, wind rustling his hair. Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge, at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Alright, go for the cloak. Jump over the ledge. 3% chance. Hopefully it doesn't kill me.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there.
He didn't read this. This is a different dialogue. So, holy wow, that's high. Doesn't seem dangerous. Lieutenant must be crazy to suggest that. This is certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge.
You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Hey! What happened?
He sounds genuinely worried. I'm alright, Kim. I just can't do it right now.
I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
Yeah, not right now. Can always come back later. We have a corpse to take down, so let's go take care of that instead of trying to get ourselves killed. Oh, hey, I see something right here. Some more money. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's head back to the tree. I'm able to confront Kuno about the amphetamine and have him leave. We also haven't tried talking to the girl separate from Kuno. It's another option open to us. I'm not going to use my morale heal right now. I think it's a little risky because if that drops to 0, I die. Or it's game over. So I'm going to play it a little safe. Or try to. So let's talk to her first.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
She hisses. Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions. Take another step closer.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
She hides behind the fence. Hey kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
She puts her finger to her temple.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She's almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
The hat drops even lower.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I'll die before...
Alright. Kuno?
Look, see? It's the fucking war pig. Try not to knock yourself out.
I've come to ask questions. I still have a case to solve.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Her voice is calm. She doesn't dignify you with a look. Look, you're on my crime scene. I can't have uncooperative civilians here.
Whoa. What's this psycho shit? You're gonna pretend like nothing happened?
The boy hovers in your face.
He's trying to forget it, Kuno. Don't let him forget it just like that.
Reminisce with Kuno. First, you try to fiddle this, then you punch yourself in the face. What was up with that?
Yeah, Kuno, what was that?
The sycophantic pipe-wearing pup behind the fence agrees.
How are you gonna make Kuno forget that shit, huh?
A material offering is implied. He wants stuff. Only stuff can make it okay again.
Whatever then.
What are you doing?
The lieutenant's dark eyes peer into yours over his spectacles. Another lieutenant. I don't want to get into this. Yeah, I'm not going to offer him anything. Alright, let's go talk to the cafeteria manager, see if we can get the keys to the dumpster. Make a little bit of progress. Well, I should have tried to take the corpse down. Well, I think this is a good first step. We'll get the keys, I'll go back and try to take the corpse down. And then proceed.
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Yeah, I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
He takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gart. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
He rolls his eyes. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
He looks toward the booth. A guard. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with...
He rolls his eyes, and then he changes his mind.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
There's something else I want to ask about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Guard. I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing?
Nope.
Yes?
Alright, goodbye. I'm not going to ask for a drink or anything, because I still owe him money. Alright, let's go see if we can take down this corpse. And then we can open up the dumpster after that. But I think the corpse should take precedence. Again, it's been 7 days. It's raining right now. There is no time like the present. I should probably get that pry bar out of his car as well, to have that on hand. But first things first.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Oh boy, 3% chance. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Come on, sixes.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeah, we're gonna let that out. You'll feel better if you let it out. Hope I don't take any morale damage here.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
He nods. But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay. Where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Let's turn away. And he gave us... Lieutenant's handkerchief. The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with the lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. I'm gonna butcher a lot of pronunciations in this game. Find out who is in the Union box. A guard has told you some unruly Union men gather in the mess hall of the Whirling in Rags. They're not there today. Most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Make a truce with Kuno. You tried to punch Kuno and failed catastrophically. Now you need to make a truce with him to gain access to his knowledge. Offer him something he might like. Smokes? The man from Hjelmdal book. Inspect the victim's body. I think we've already read that. So let us go talk to the gardener. The ammonia might help for when we go into the dumpster as well. Yeah, here's the wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
She looks around, thinking what else to say.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
She shrugs. What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
And what is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
And what is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
What is this screw the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Okay, never mind.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove. Sorry, I meant to say, I have to run.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Well, thank you. That's awfully kind of her. Alright, so some ammonia. A thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting. Used to treat fainting spells. Produced by St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. Then yellow gardening gloves. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire. Take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. +1 interfacing. Okay, well I will take it. Wait, why can I highlight some of these and then... Oh, I need a map of the city. Okay, and then it'll show me where these tasks are that I can try again. Like, can I try these footprints in the mud again? Because I would like to try that. I might need something to change.
There are several footprints in the mud.
Noted.
Oh, I have to put a point in visual calculus. Okay. I get it now. I'll try the corpse again.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Only an 8% chance with ammonia. I'll let go of your nose without throwing up.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Spit and say nothing.
Are you okay, officer?
You feel the lieutenant pat you on the back. Heavy, rhythmic pats.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it.
He pats your back again.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
There's a pause.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
I would do it without me. I just can't keep it down. It's unlike these two.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
I do want to see if I can assign this while I'm in conversation, because then that means I can also unassign these if I need to. So like the this one. If I need a logic boost, I can unassign this and reassign it after I'm done with Can I type right there? No, okay. Anyway, a volumetric crap compressor. Your crap is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of crap compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. Let's slap that on. That takes 30 minutes. It doesn't give us a boost, though. Or a bonus.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay. We have the key to the dumpster. Let's open that up.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Did I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
The lieutenant peers in. I look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
Lieutenant quickly searches the jeans, and then he looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
He nods to himself.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown-out towel. A mug. That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
He nods toward the red-haired boy behind him. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah. We need to ask the kids who put them here.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, Is that your
Oh, sorry, I missed this.
paperwork?
Yeah, the dialogue didn't read the first two sentences here, so something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. And then, no, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know. I'm boring.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
He peers into the trash, where soggy cartons and rags stink, uninvitingly. The mug. I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. Lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, and returns his sight to the trash. Close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Lieutenant sounds relieved. Alright, so we did level up. I might put a point into visual calculus. So we can inspect those footprints again. This broken-eared mug, because I think we had like a 50% chance or 58% chance or something for those footprints, I thought. And if I had removed that one thought that reduces my logic by 1, I probably would have succeeded. Anyway, a yellow man mug. This broken-eared mug somehow made its way into the whirling in rags dumpster. It depicts a person of Sumerian descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial-era antique. The damaged ledger. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged and start keeping notes on the case. Let's interact with this, and then we'll probably call it an episode after that.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Yeah, this mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Okay, so let's read your ledger and name the case. This case needs an official name. Go into your inventory and interact with the damaged ledger to give it one. Finding the right line may take some time. Who put the clothes in the trash? The victim's clothes were in the trash container out back, neatly folded. Who could have put them there, and why? Only the whirling staff was supposed to have the key. And the garbage company. And then here, visual calculus. Well, it fits into our intellect build, so we'll put a point here so we can do that check again. What I want to do is put a point into suggestion and a point into rhetoric. I think they play nicely together. We can see where that takes us. Regardless, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll look at our ledger. We'll talk to Kuno again, probably. And then see if we can see how many footprints are here. And then we will also go talk to Gart about the clothes in the dumpster. A few directions to take. We still have to talk long enough to finish this. But we'll get there. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.